Hey, welcome back everyone to another episode of Boylanda's Dark Dimension 4, and in today's episode we get to start on our maiden voyage for City. So this is City Node 1. Now, as I'm recording this, I'm like an hour and a half away from my daily reset at midnight here, and so I don't actually have a ton of time, but I did some test runs earlier in the evening, and for reasons unknown, I wasn't able to actually do any recording around then, but I have had a chance to actually check out the node a little bit and kind of see what kind of RNG I need to do for this. So let's jump in really quick before we run out of time. We are using Anti-Venom, Symbiote Spiderman, Punisher, and Night Nurse, and I've decided to put them in this arrangement. Now, the reason why I'm doing this in this arrangement, there's a couple of characters that do some skills here that we really need to avoid, and if we're lucky enough, they'll try and hit Symbiote Spider-Man and he'll dodge. That's kind of the RNG that we need to get for this run. On top of course, a few other things, but realistically, this is kind of what needs to happen. And you'll kind of see as we go through this, if it takes me too long to get the RNG, after about 8 or 10 minutes here, I'll probably end up pausing the recording to find that good RNG if I can before my day is up. So, Nobu always does his ultimates, and the hand archers always perform their special ability, but so we got offense down there on 3 characters. What we really want to do is focus on Mordo first, at least that's what I'm doing. And interestingly, the Symbiote Spider-Man did not actually receive offense down. But unfortunately, we didn't land any crits, so we didn't get any vulnerabilities from Symbiote Spider-Man is what I meant to say, which makes this a little bit harder. And you'll see as everything comes together, we dodged that Corvus ult, which is really important. And here what we're going to do is we're going to special. This is going to heal up Punisher, and we're going to try and basic. We're not going to use any AoE with Punisher, because the problem with that is him dying right there. I didn't mean that to happen. But if you use any of his AoE attacks, he gets hit by all of those counterattacks, and you can't have that happen, and you'll die. And so ideally, we're trying to get through this initial wave, first turn rather, with Punisher staying alive is hard, but I did it once, and that's where we need to get to. We need a lot of characters to target Symbiote Spider-Man. For some reason, every single time Proxima gets to her ultimate, she always targets Punisher. Every single time without fail. I'm pretty sure that this happens every single run. And that causes quite a bit of frustration for me. So we'll see. The same thing kind of happened there, but maybe we'll get some crits on Mordo. There we got 1 crit. So we did get the vulnerability. But what we're going to do, we're not going to use the... Actually, we're going to use the ult here, because I want Punisher to take advantage of the vulnerability on Mordo with the basic. Fortunately, these hand archers just spam the shit out of this. And so it's okay there. So what we're going to do, I think actually Night Nurse might be the one there, and that might be okay. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. So we're going to do some more damage with the basic, and we should do a follow-up as well. Now, that Mortal's really close to dying, but once again, of fucking course, I know this is going up on YouTube. I swore. But once again, Proxima hits Punisher with that, and he's got defense down. So another thing that needs to happen is when Mordo counterattacks, he needs to not land defense down, because that's going to basically guarantee Proxima to kill Punisher. So this one's take 3. Wish my computer loaded a little bit quicker. Let's see. Star throw on 3 characters once again. Did get a crit. Got 2 crits, actually, with 2 vulnerabilities. So actually now we can do this and hit Mordo with this and do a follow-up, and he'll take a little bit extra damage. And let's see what happens here. Unfortunately, that defense down got cleared. The defense up, sorry, got cleared. This is going to do the same thing again. He'll get full health. We might actually... This is probably a good situation. Now, we're doing okay so far. No! He's still alive! He's still alive. Somehow. And we cleared the stun, actually, because of Anti-Venom. So thank you, Anti-Venom. But what we're going to do, because Proxima has countered there, but we do need to hit him. I'm actually going to do the basic there. Try to get a little bit of healing. I don't think we're gonna... No! So that's another problem there. But we're gonna carry on, see if this is actually doable without Punisher. I have done it without Punisher, but this... I think... You know what? Actually, never mind. We're not gonna continue on. I have actually gotten to the second wave without Punisher, but there's a squirrel girl in the second wave, and having Punisher is really, really, really important. So, we need to get through that entire first turn, but we also need to make sure that Corvus' special doesn't kill anyone. And that's going to be really, really hard, because it really depends on the kind of the arrangement of damage across the team, and making sure that everyone's healthy, which is a struggle. Let me tell you, that's hard. But there was one instance when I did a test run that actually did happen. And this is the biggest pain. And actually we got offense down on Symbiote Spiderman this time. That's not a deal breaker, because that happens, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass because he did less damage. And there's only one vulnerability. I think ideally we want two, so I'm not sure if this is actually going to work. We still got defense up actually there, but I'm gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill Mordo. No, we still got the defense down, and that's gonna actually didn't kill him, but I think that's not gonna be acceptable probably. No, because the stun happened. We can try and do the special, but no, he's gonna kill him. Damn it. Damn it. No, yeah, so that didn't work out. I swear, there is actually a point in this where it's possible. I know I'm running down the clock, so maybe at some point I might just have to carry on without Punisher. But I'm gonna try and see if I can do it. With the time that's left remaining in my real life here, with an hour and 25 minutes counting down, which I know this video is not gonna be that long. So if we can't find some good RNG in the next 5 minutes, I'll pause the recording, come back when I've somehow managed to get through to where I'm trying to get to, and I can continue recording at that point onwards, but we'll see here. So everyone got hit. You know what? I'm gonna entertain this, but I really don't think that's not good. With all four of them getting hit with the offense down, it's not amazing. But we do have two vulnerabilities on Mordo, and so that's helpful. We did not get a defense up with Anti-Venom's ult, and I think Punisher's taking far too much damage here. But I'll entertain this anyways, and we might be able to... Maybe he died. Defense down, though. Nope. Fuck. How frustrating. I just need to attach a GoPro to my head, so that no matter where I am and whatever I'm doing, I can record my monitor. Clearly, that's the way to go. And, you know, I can constantly have it on all day. I'm playing Strike Force, but I'm not recording, and, you know, I'm always recording my life somehow. Because that test run, the one test run that I did do, and I got to the second wave, was really impressive, given the characters that I do have. And I don't have a third symbiote by way of Scream, who probably would have been the more ideal character to take. I think the fact that that Punisher doesn't have defense up from Anti-Venom probably means I'm not gonna get this. She's gonna die again, yeah. It's like I know it's gonna happen before it happens. Give another run or two. So we need Anti-Venom ideally to spread defense down to Punisher, defense up, sorry, to Punisher, and then when Hando Archer uses a special, that it clears the regen on Punisher rather than the defense down. That way he takes a little bit less damage when he's taking the other hits, so that the stun from Proxima doesn't kill him. Why does the stun always target Punisher? Is it because he has the lowest hit points? Because he probably does. And maybe this AI of Proxima is designed to attack the person with the lowest hit points. That's the only thing I can think of. 1 crit, 2 crits, 2 vulnerabilities. Are we in it? We got defense up. Okay, we still have defense up. We didn't dodge that, but that's okay. We might be able to kill Mordo. Yay, we got a crit. Wow. And Punisher survived. Alright. Hold on, guys. Some decent RNG so far. We did not clear the stun. But, how much is this going to heal? 20%? Let's see what happens here. 42,000? I don't think he's going to survive. Oh, damn it! We're going to carry on anyways. I don't think this is going to be good, actually. But I'm going to carry on anyways. I just want to see what's going to happen. Don't think this is very good. A lot of extra bleeds there. Proxima's almost dead, but Symbiote Spiderman's basically healed up there. Nobu dead. And I'll show you guys, maybe if we get there, what I'm trying to do here. So what I like about Night Nurse though is that when she gets down into the below the green, she gets turn bar and defense up on herself. Now this is really annoying, of course, with Hand Archer, but with Anti-Venom, they're kind of bouncing each other back between the health bars, and that's really nice. There, they're kind of healing each other there, and she's healing herself. Try to save our cooldowns, of course, where we can. But I'll show you guys. I think he'll bleed out. Show you guys the second wave here while we're at it. I might, because of my time constraint, I might just save my cooldowns and just enter the second wave with full cooldowns. I don't think... I think I really need... Oh, I don't know what to do. I think that we really need the you know, the full... Maybe not. Okay, so here in the second wave, you need to stun Squirrel Girl, but you also need to extend it with Symbiote Spiderman before he gets another turn. So we're gonna try this anyways. I know I'm kind of constrained here in my time. And we need to kill Squirrel Girl because she heals for a boat ton. Truck ton is what I meant to say. Her special heals like a good... Not to mention it clears negative status effects. So we extend the stun here. But without Punisher, I just don't think I have the damage to kill her. And it's just really tough here. But we'll carry on. We're going to carry on. And see... And then we get the taunt there by shield security, but that's okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And that's going to get the defense down, hopefully. We might be able to get her down. Maybe. If we can get her down, you know what? I'm happy with ending it there. But now she's got the speed up, and that's not great. She might bleed out. Dodge it, please. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I think Squirrel Girl's going to take her turn, and I don't think she's going to... She did! She bled out! Okay, great. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy. Night Nurse is still not dead, really? Okay. We'll just flip that. We'll see if we can keep going. And so we're going to focus on... I don't even care about... We're actually going to take out shield security, I think, because he's going to taunt, and that's going to be really annoying. I do want to get Black Widow, because the spamming of that special is really, really bad. But at this point, she's permanently in stealth, so I really don't know if there's a whole lot. I don't have scream, so there's not really a whole lot we can do about this. So we're gonna carry on. We actually did a lot better without Punisher than I thought. Last time it didn't work out this way that I came up here, so we're gonna continue on. I doubt we're not gonna one-shot this, I don't think. But we could get pretty far. Unfortunately, we can't clear this now. Speed down, speed down. We're gonna speed down on Quake. And we're going to just try and do some more damage on shield security here. He's almost dead, but we got all this negative stats effects and it's really not great. Dodge it, please. Oh my god. Wait, that's okay. Killed shield security. Ah, crap. Now we got the final wave, so that's not great. And Night Nurse is down, so I think this is probably where it ends for me. But you know what? I'm actually really happy with this. This went actually a lot quicker, and I didn't have to pause the recording. And we got over half the run done with a semi-not-so-ideal team here, and we blew some cooldowns there for tomorrow. So I'm happy with that. That's half of the first node. You know, we don't have Scream. We're running with Night Nurse and Punisher, for what it's worth. I think Night Nurse was actually way better than Punisher was here. So unfortunately, Punisher isn't the most ideal, but I heard that when it comes to City 3, when we get there, actually it is quite helpful because there's an Emma Frost in here, who is apparently a big pain in the ass for that node. But, yeah, we did about half this node, so I'm happy with that. We'll finish that off tomorrow, probably. So, thanks everyone for watching my maiden voyage in Dark Dimension 4 City. I'll see you all next time. Hey, welcome back everyone to another episode of Boylan Does Dark Dimension 4, and today we're jumping back into City Node 1. Yesterday we did do just over halfway through the first City Node. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get a full clear on this one because Punisher kind of bit it a bit early. I somehow managed to get through and kill Squirrel Girl though on the second wave, which I think will be really important, so we did manage almost 7 million damage. Punisher hasn't been all that helpful in this, but for sure, Night Nurse is actually doing a lot more than I kind of thought without actually watching anyone else's gameplay on this. So it'll be interesting to see as we go through City to see how good she is. My partner actually plans on taking Night Nurse and Moon Knight because Moon Knight has 5 yellow, 5 red for them. And so I think that this should actually go pretty well for them. But, you know, we'll see as that develops, I guess. So America Chavez on this wave always performs special in Ultimate, and we have that Black Widow there. Will always perform her special. So that's a bit of a concern, and that's something we needed to work on. We did kill shield security at the end of the last run, and that's kind of where we're at now. And we have the full wave here, and we have the stun. But unfortunately, because we don't have Scream, basically Black Widow is permanently like that. So there's nothing that we can do to get her out of stealth, because I don't have anyone else that can rip that out. So we're actually going to do, I don't know what cooldowns Quake has, but we don't really want anyone to get slowed, because that's really terrible. So she's actually probably the worst one here. So we're going to stun her, and then slow everyone else. But we need to keep an eye on Crystal, because Crystal also has a way to kind of clear negative stats effects off of the others. And actually, now that Spider-Man Miles is out of his form, I wonder if it's worth doing that. I don't really care too much about America Chavez, to be honest. Proxima Midnight's a little bit of a concern here. But I think I want to start working away at some of the other ones that are lower health. Just so... Oh, that stun got broke. That sucks. Let's see if we can... 2 turns slow. I don't know. We'll see. Our cooldowns are okay, though. I think we can AoE everyone. Nobody has counterattacked this time around, but let's do it on America Chavez, because she has vulnerability and we can double tap there for what it's worth. Night Nurse kind of... Ooh, she's taking a bit of damage there. Let's do this. Heal up Night Nurse back to green. That's nice. And let's do the special here. Get some more healing in. Grenade. Getting really close there. Symbiote Spiderman taking a bit of damage, and we just took 4 offense downs. That's not very nice. Can we flip some of this? We flipped Night Nurses. Unfortunately, we're not looking so hot on the debuffs. The slows are kind of all gone because Black Widow just frickin' did that for everyone. Let's do this here. This is going to give some debuff, some buffs here, some speed up to Symbiote Spiderman, some defense up. We got slowed. We have everyone's offense down. Yikes. And Night Nurse is taking some damage. So we need, we really need to get this Quake down. But then, oh, I thought, you know what? I thought Crystal would actually flip that, but apparently not. With her passive, she didn't heal Quake, so that's interesting. Let's continue on here against Quake and see how we fare. Let's extend this. It's only going to work on Quake, but we resisted the slow. Wow, great. That's nice. Punisher is really taking a beating there. Yeah, I'm gonna let it carry on just to see how far we get here. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, we killed Quake. That's good. Okay, so Proxima and Crystal are kind of my biggest concerns here, but let's do this. Follow-up attack. She healed herself. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this node without Punisher here. We're taking some offense downs. That's not fun. Night Nurse, she slowed. Let's carry on. Heal her up a little bit there. Kind of work away on Crystal. She did not get the speed up this time from Black Widow, so that's good. Let's see if we can get a 2-turn slow on Proxima, though, here. She's taking some damage. Night Nurse! Night Nurse! Oh my god. We're slowed. Okay, we can get a stun, and let's get a stun on America. Actually, Crystal, I think she might have an AoE, some degree of AoE. I need... Oh my god, is Night Nurse gonna survive here? I don't know. Let's do a follow-up here. Ugh. Proxima down. Alright, and we got the ult. Now we're gonna try and save our cooldowns for the second node. Now I do realize here, though, that we can't continue on the second node because Punisher's dead. So I don't think I can actually carry on, but we're gonna try and limit the use of our cooldowns here if we can, and just kind of get through with basics. Hopefully that might be enough. Night Nurse is still hanging in there. Hanging in there. I think we can just get through the rest of this with just basics, hopefully here. So we're going to get a slow on Karnak, and then we're going to finish Karnak. And then I think we're looking pretty good on our cooldowns, actually. Yep, the ultimate is going to be back up around for node number 2. So I'm quite happy with this. Night Nurse will have all of her cooldowns as well, and I think Anti-Venom should too. Yep, so I think we're looking pretty good. Other than Punisher, but, you know, Night Nurse MVP, and the symbiotes, of course. So there we are. We got through City Node 1. Let's take a screen cap of this. Yeah. Share that with my Discord. Alright, and here we are. City Node 1 done. 5 gold orbs and 300k gold. I'll open that afterwards. And I'm pretty sure... I might be able to revive him, actually. Maybe we can continue. I might do this. I might do this later. So for just now, I'm going to be taking a break because I don't have a whole ton of time here right now. But I will try and get this done later and maybe add this on to this episode here. So thanks everyone for watching on this part, and I'll see you all next time. Alright everyone, welcome back to the continuation of my Dark Dimension 4 City run, where we're going to get started on Node 2. I did take a little bit of a pause break earlier in the day, so this is still the same day actually as my City 1 finish, but this is probably going to be a separate video by the time people watch this up on YouTube, but we are continuing on the same day to start City 2. So I did revive Punisher with 50 cores because the other 3 were still alive. I felt I might as well do this and, you know, just at least get in one run here. It's probably not going to be a perfect run. I did actually a couple of test runs just to see what's going on in this level, and it's a bit challenging, that's for sure. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to approach this with only 2 symbiotes, and without Scream, I think it's probably going to make a huge difference on this node particularly. Probably did make a huge difference on the first node, but we'll see. It's been quite punishing here. as I'm using Punisher, of course, but yeah, didn't mean to do that. Anyways, this is a bit of a challenging node here, especially because we're going to be starting off with Yo-Yo being on the field. So this is very cruel of them to add a Yo-Yo into a Dark Dimension 4 node. So Vision is always going to perform his special ability. Namor will always perform his special and ultimate ability, and Hawkeye is always going to perform his special and ultimate ability. So at first glance, some of the biggest issues here is obviously Yo-Yo, who's going to apply the offense down to my characters. Hawkeye, you know, that's not great either, especially if he's alternating between his blind ults. And then, of course, there's Groot here, who is going to potentially cleanse every now and then, although he's not spamming that, so luckily. It's just going to be this first turn that I think is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Because Groot's kind of slow anyway, so if we can get a slow on him with Symbiote Spider-Man's ult, that's okay. And the rest are just kind of there. Namor doesn't really, it's damaged, but it doesn't really concern me that much. And Vision's kind of annoying with the ability block, so we'll see how this goes. Already, even with Yo-Yo's special, rather, Punisher takes a fair bit of damage. And obviously, being offense down is really, really not helpful. So I think I want to start with this. Now, the problem, of course, here is with that offense down on Symbiote Spider-Man, I was not able to land slow on a Spider-Man Groot, and sometimes, actually, did I even land the stun? I don't even think I landed the stun there. So we're going to reset that. So I might have to change my Symbiote Spider-Man to Skirmisher level 5 in order to get that 50% focus boost beyond the offense down, because from my initial test runs, this seems to be an issue, is that with the offense down, he can't apply his debuffs reliably. And so I might have to do that. We'll do a couple of more test runs here to see if we can get the RNG to work, where everyone needs to get the 2-turn slow. I don't think I can just do this without that happening, especially on the first run here. I don't expect to go super far because I don't have Scream and I'm only running 2 symbiotes, but at the very least I can try and squeeze out a little bit here, I think. And I think that's what needs to happen. So if I don't run, if I don't even stun them, that's going to be an issue. But here we go, there's some damage, some more damage. So we need to stun her alongside everyone else. So we got a stun, but we didn't get a slow on Hawkeye, and I think that's a little bit of an issue. We're going to carry on, though, and see what we can do. We're going to see if we can add these to the rest of us. So we got some speed ups and defense. No, actually, wow. A Punisher's getting his ass kicked. Woo! And I lost my Night Nurse. Not great. So I'm willing to lose Punisher. I'm not willing to lose Night Nurse that quickly. I think had Symbiote Spider-Man been the target of a couple of those attacks, we probably would have been okay. And ideally, that's kind of what we need to rely on. You know, more damage being thrown at either Anti-Venom or Symbiote Spider-Man, because they can just heal themselves with their damage, and they're more likely to get healed up, of course, than the others. So, yeah, we'll see here. It's that starting Symbiote Spider-Man ult and getting as many slows and definitely getting that stun on Yo-Yo that's going to make the biggest difference. We'll see how things go, though. I might have to jump into my roster and switch that to Skirmisher 5 just for this. I'll have to spend the ions for that. I'm pretty sure I have the ions saved up because I heard that this was going to happen. So let's see. Did we get the stun? We got the stun and the slow on everyone, actually, but Punisher's starting to take a lot of damage here. I think what we're going to do, because we need to get rid of that defense down, we're going to cleanse here. And then we're going to do this to spread some more debuffs. Unfortunately, we didn't get the speed up on Night Nurse or Punisher. That's not amazing there, but let's continue on and see what happens. Night Nurse got ability block. That's also not amazing either, but we'll see what we can do. Can we get a 2-turn slow on Hawkeye? I think he's the one who maybe needs this here. An extra 2-turn slow, and then we're going to extend that stun here. 2 turns of stun. Actually, this might be some of the best I've done so far. Let's continue on. Night Nurse is back above the yellow, so that's good. Let's get some defense down on Yo-Yo so we can take some more damage, do some more damage on her. If we can get... Ah, fucking Groot. If we... she's still stunned, though. If we can... can we get a slow on Hawkeye? I'm actually going to abuse the vulnerability here to get those debuffs on him. So if we can get that, and we're going to go back into Yo-Yo here. This is actually probably the best run. Yeah, Punisher's probably going to die. I really don't think there's much I could have done about that. Slows. We need to get some slows on Gamora there. She has offense up, and I don't like that. The blind sucks too. All of them are blinded, but Anti-Venom might be able to shake that off for them. Let's do an ultimate here. Wasn't sure what to do. Damn it! Symbiote Spiderman went first. Okay, well, I'm blinded, so I'm gonna try and not hit Groot. There we go. And so that's a bit unfortunate. We're gonna try and do some more damage, though, on Yo-Yo, and maybe she'll take some bleed damage here. Oh, Yo-Yo. Death proofs. Okay, so her... Fortunately, we might have come to an end here, but we'll see. The stun kind of fell off. We can't even... Oh, we landed the defense down, actually. Ability blocked, sadly. Get a slow on... Can we try and land a slow on Hawkeye? We did, actually. Somehow. Do some more damage on Yo-Yo. If we can get Yo-Yo this turn, or very close to it, you know what? I'll be happy with this starting attack. Because this is just kind of a continuation anyways. I think I might save my cooldowns. I don't want to blow too many because I think I'm probably on the outs soon. But let's see if we can get any additional debuffs on Namor, I guess. We can get slow there and try and hit some more damage on Yo-Yo. She's got a fair bit of hit points here. Alright, we shaked off a couple of debuffs. Let's do some more damage. A little bit. And we pushed Night Nurse into the green, so that's good because it might trigger her passive again there with the defense down. She might... Oh, damn it. She died, and we got blinded again. So, Hawkeye is definitely a second priority. This is super tempting, but I think we're going to leave it until the next run, because I think we're probably on the outs. We did clear the blind. That's good. Let's see if we can do this here. Can we kill her? She's so close, man. She's so close. If we can get another turn, I wonder. And then we'll save it for the next run. Yes! We killed Yo-Yo, so you know what? Considering I only have 2 symbiotes, I'm happy with that. You know, I don't know if there's a whole lot more I could have done this run, and then we'll start working away on Hawkeye. So the second wave doesn't start, and actually it looks like everyone has a lot less hit points than that Yo-Yo did. So I think we'll do a lot better on the second run. Our cooldowns are looking better as well, and we'll be able to set things up. So I'm just going to use my basics, just because I don't want to blow too many cooldowns here, and we'll save this for tomorrow. And we should be looking good, I think. I think especially with 6 characters, we can set things up a little bit better. Not looking for a perfect run, of course. If that was the case, I'd be running 3 or 4 symbiotes, but I'm not. So, unfortunately, that didn't shake off the blind. Yeah, I think we're probably out here. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, and that's my first run of City 2. Now, I know that my damage-wise probably wasn't amazing, but I got that Yo-Yo down, and that'll set me up really good for tomorrow. So, not in any huge hurry. Not really ready on Legendary yet anyways. And so, we did manage some pretty decent damage there. So, that's... Actually, no, I lied. We didn't do a lot of damage. But, that's okay. You know, we should be able to set that up for a lot better tomorrow. I think we should be able to clear that full first wave by tomorrow. And it'll look a little bit better then. So, thanks everyone for watching this part of Dark Dimension 4 City Node 2. Node 11 overall, and I'll see you all next time.